There are 4 candidates for Hilton Head Island's Ward 6 Town Council seat to replace newly elected Mayor John McCann. The 6th Ward encompasses Port Royal Plantation and part of Hilton Head Plantation, but the representative will also be deciding the futures of all of us, so we hope you'll all pay attention as we meet the candidates, beginning with Cathy McClellan, who moved here a couple of years ago after vacationing here for years. You ran for County Council back in November. Why Town Council now?
Well, it's a good question, and my husband asks me that question very often. But the bottom line is that I saw that there were no women running, and that was part of the issue. There's one woman on the council. We are 51.6% of the population in Hilton Head, and we're pretty much more than 50% of the population in most areas. So I think it's very important to have that perspective. I think being an elected official gives you the opportunity to actually make a difference in people's lives. And you can make a significant difference. And I've seen a lot of, as you said, I was in the town council race. I hit about 2,500 homes. I saw a lot of different things when I did that. I see a lot of inequities and inequalities here on the island. I see people in need. I really want to be part of the solutions to help the people on the island that really need it, and also to deal with all the other important issues that are facing us today.
Talk a little bit about your background and the unique qualities that you bring to the table.
Well, I'm an attorney and a mediator. I've been a team builder. I was the deputy ombudsman for the Department of Energy for 3 years. So I spent most of my professional career trying to solve people's problems. So I think that makes me would make me a good collaborative member of the council. I also see things in a multi-dimensional sense. I look at things globally. I look at different solutions, because if we just look at one or two alternatives, we may not get where we need to go. And we've got some serious problems to solve, especially around workforce development, with transportation and affordable housing, and some of the things we need to address to ensure that we can recruit and retain a workforce, and also engage some younger people in the community and convince them to stay.
In your specific ward, what do you think is the big issue?
Well, there are a couple of issues in the ward, and one I know, Planters Row Golf Course, we want to make sure that that remains a green space. So that's incredibly important to the folks in Port Royal and to me, who lives in Folly Field. We also want to make sure that the airport is not expanded any further, because not only is it impacting folks regarding, their land and the noise, but it's also impacting our historical legacy and heritage by encroaching on Mitchellville and some of the other Gullah sites in that neighborhood. So I think that's incredibly important that we promote that. So those are kind of the 3 things in that area, but I also think we need to look at the more important issues of the workforce development, the housing, etc. Stormwater management's important. We have a lot of things we need to work on, and I'd like to be a part of the solution. Things
that are certainly town-wide. All right, the website to find out more about Cathy is electcathymcclellan.com. Thank you so much, Cathy, for joining us. We appreciate it.